Hi guys, another 3 points.
Yeah, you're almost bursting into song there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good. It was a tough game, we knew that. You know, Brackley's season has been inconsistent from their dressing room's point of view, I think. I was talking to them afterwards and through to other people through the week and looking at their results, obviously. So we knew it was going to be hard, we knew what they'd come and do, and they, you know, parked the bus and made it hard, and in the end, you know, frustrated us, got the goal ahead, and you thought it was going to be the perfect away performance from them. But the dressing room at the moment is together, it's focused. The penalty came at a fantastic time for us, straight after they scored, and great finish. And then I think, you know, we thought the floodgates then might open because their mindset needed to change, and it's hard to when you've come for a certain result, and that's what's in your mind.
So, taking you through the game, first half, we were kind of playing into a diagonal wind, and yeah, it seemed like we never really got to grips with it. But even though they had the wind behind them, they didn't cause us any problems at all.
It was so difficult. We, like you said, they parked the bus. They were wasting time on goal kicks. Like we're getting used to that now, Russ. But we still looked sort of the team without really playing well, that they were the only ones who were going to win the game. Half time, we said that we needed to get it wider, and we had to start the game in the second half bright because we thought that was the best they could possibly do, and the goal went against us. But like he's just said, everyone in there, that winning mentality and the character we're showing and what we're believing, and in the end, you know, we ran out good winners. And I thought the last 20 minutes in particular, when young Andy come on, he changed the game a little bit, and we played some of our best stuff.
Yes, as Darren alluded to, we went behind to a wonder goal, but then the penalty straight away afterwards, and Jason showed a lot of character to put the ball away. Yeah,
he's done well on penalties this year. It's not always a gimme. You know, there's decent keepers around, and there's pressure. Last week at Oxford, he waited 3 or 4 minutes before taking it and still scored. And that'll do him the world of good. He's in a decent reign of form at the moment in front of goal. Same with Cookie again. That was an excellent goal. And
so then, after Jason had scored the penalty, you brought Andy Howarth on, changed the shape a bit, and he more or less changed the game.
Yeah, it was in our mind to do it regardless of that penalty coming. We were just going to do it before they scored, actually, because we were still getting a little bit frustrated. Although we get a bit more joy wider, and they were, with the wind in our backs, they were finding it harder and harder to get out. We knew that, so it was a case of how could we stretch them a little bit further and get some impetus in the game. And you know, Andy showed his qualities again, as we say, and he's good with the ball at his feet. He can go and beat people, and what an excellent finish from him.
Yeah, it was a finish you don't often see with such composure at this level, really.
No, and that sometimes is the difference in games, and that's why you try to improve squads and look for the right people. He's, as we say, he's got a lot of learning to do with regards to this league, but with regards to his general fitness and his ability, there's not a problem for him. We've just got to keep managing him game to game.
And then Jason got down the channel and took his time, pulled it back, and Cookie got his, I think it's his 18th.
Yeah, fantastic. It was a good little bit of play, to be honest with you. And Jason showed his composure, pulled it back, and Big Cookie does what he does best, and that's hit that back of the net. Yeah,
I think that goal as well typified the fact that in this league you've got to stretch teams. If you're in front of them too much, then they're going to be able to stifle you and break play up. As soon as you get in behind them with a bit of quality and you've got willing runners, that's you stretch teams, then people will find space, and that's what happened. You know, the penalty obviously set aside, but Jason's made a great run in behind, pulled it back for Cookie, pulled back for Andy for the second one, and you've got people who can score goals.
So, take our mind back to the first game of the new year. We'd just thrown a 2-goal lead away at Hyde. We'd taken 2 points, I think, out of 4 games, and all of a sudden, 4 games later, we've taken 12 on the bounce. Hyde had been beaten twice on the trot, today in the Conference North, last week in the Trophy, and suddenly we're top of the table again, although they've got games in hands, but it just shows it's going one way and then the other.
Listen, we've had our blip. We'd like to think we didn't lose back.
That's a risky thing to say.
We did have a blip, and we've had injuries, and all of a sudden now we've got a few wins together to get that momentum back. We've got key players coming back at crucial times in the season. They're top still. We've just got to worry about ourselves, Russ. We say it every week, but we do. And they've got some tough games. We know this league. We know where's hard, and every game's tough, especially away from home. So like I say, that squad in there knows what it needs to do, and we'll carry on doing it.
So we've got 2 tough ones now, away at Stockport and away at Tamworth. And Tamworth's long unbeaten, winning run, not unbeaten run, ended today. They won't be easy, will they?
No, Stockport either. But you know, we thought that the Hensford game a couple of weeks ago and the Colwyn Bay games were going to be massive for us because of that run of results you just talked about, and the performances and having injuries and not being able to bring people in and getting frustrated on that side of it. And what they did was dug deep for 2 games and won unprettily, shall we say, but effective for 3. You only get 3 points no matter how you play. You just got to keep piling points up, and now January can end very well for us, and you know, if we can go and take something from Stockport, we can start February in a good form, and you've got players coming back, you've been able to add to the squad as well. So you know, this next week again is going to be huge. If we can put some points on the board against Stockport, not get beat by Tamworth, sets us up excellently, and then we'll have, you know, 2 back from injury, and the squad's massive again.
Yeah, so Danny Pilkington and Alex Ray Harvey not too far away, I believe.
No, both very close. You know, probably would have been able to be involved against Stockport should we have needed them, but this result today has given them a little bit more time, and Andy Howarth's arrival has eased the pressure on us to rush Pilts back, you know, so that helps, and you know, he can do 2 great training sessions this week and get ready for Tamworth on Saturday, and then we've got a headache with regards to squad choice.
And how far is Anthony Wilson away?
You know, it's hard to put a timescale on something that was, you know, it's his 2nd one this year, and we've just got to make sure that whenever the big guy's back and he's kicking footballs, that he doesn't break down again. So I said to the physios at the time, I didn't want to put a timescale on this return because it's massive and it's key, and it he could actually be the player that helps us get over the line in the end, because he's that good at this level. So if we can see him for the last 8 games of the season, that'll be a massive bonus and lift to everybody.
Bringing Lewis Guy in obviously has taken the pressure off that situation. Thought he had another good game today.
Yeah, he works his socks off. You know what you're going to get. He's got that bit of quality. We put him out on the right in the last 20 minutes. But we freshened the squad up, Russ, and that's what he needed. And like I say, we're going from strength to strength again now, and we're showing signs again that we can go on a right run.
Yeah, let's hope we're smiling like this again on Tuesday night.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Cheers, Russ. Thanks.